Hey, for the record, you're live.
Oh, live?
Yeah.
What?
So don't be talking about nobody.
I was just about to stop.
Don't look like we got to worry about that.
You know, that fella is just over the road.
Don't look like you have to worry about that right now.
Ain't nobody popping up.
30 seconds in and we got nobody?
That ain't cool.
For real, my arm's going to get tired.
Of course, it's Wednesday.
That's right.
Everybody.
Plus, we didn't give them no heads up.
Of course, you didn't plan on going live till just right now.
Exactly. I thought it was just about right 1 minute and 7 seconds ago. We thought we'd go live instead of doing a Wednesday walk around. We'll walk around while we're live. If there's anybody to walk around. Reason.
Well,
If not, we'll sit here and buff.
We got that. Well,
Whoop, we got one.
the white Dodge is gone. They come picked it up today, so we ain't got that to show off. They come picked up the SSR today, and they talked about bringing El Camino back. Got a few little spots to fix. The blue Dodge is still sitting there. You can show them that finished product. The blue 3500.
How are you, Mama M? Hope you're having a good night tonight.
We're doing little final touches on this one.
The Sierra ain't. No. This is the Chevrolet.
Yeah, it's a Silverado. Born from tornadoes. It looked pretty good, but I thought, well, I went over it just with 2,000 on the block and buffing it. Just to,
Knock any might be's off.
yeah.
It's been raining here about the last 2 days off and on, ain't it?
Yeah.
And I reckon it's supposed to tomorrow.
Well,
Probably.
all week's what it's saying.
Yeah.
Today, it's just been a drizzle here and there. Yesterday, wasn't it yesterday? It poured some money.
Yeah, it rained pretty good yesterday. Coming pretty hard rain. Still muggy hot though, ain't it?
Yeah, but you know, it ain't too bad.
No, it's a little breathable. It could be a lot worse. Whew. Still making this thing shine. That way you put the, what we got left? The Mira, the Silverado emblem,
There's Silverado emblem, and
wheel and tire.
I didn't realize it, but the bumper, this little, it ain't a whole bumper, it's just a little cap that snaps on.
End cap.
I didn't realize that I had to repair the right side.
Oh, so it's
I
got to be
repaired
painted.
it today. I'll paint it probably tomorrow.
How are you?
Yeah.
Hope everybody's doing good out there.
There's a hood and the paint booth were painted today. And a slid door in there that's got to be jammed out for the Buick.
We'll
We
take a
got
look.
the motor and all in the Buick and the subframe back under it.
We'll take a look at all that before we close out. We're gonna hang around here for a little while though. Or till my arm gets tired. Whichever comes first.
I think Daddy's supposed to be getting a
There's
fan.
Joey doing nothing. What's that, Drake?
I think Edwin's supposed to be bringing a fan hopefully tomorrow for Daddy's Mustang. So we can make that trip to Summit if it ain't.
Got a 67 Bug that could really use this. LOL. Just needs new paint entirely. Yeah, you a few steps away from the buffing then, ain't you? Get her painted. Let's see her. Yeah, he's talking about putting a fan on the Mustang because thinking about trying to make a trip to the, what's it called? The dinner's ready and didn't invite us.
All Ford.
All Ford Show and Shine at the Summit in McDonough, Georgia, just south of Atlanta. If anybody's close to there, that's happening this Saturday. Well, eat good. Appreciate you stopping by, checking us out a little while.
What's for dinner?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Well, I don't know if I want to know what's for dinner or not. If I know, I'll really be hungry. Probably something super good.
Ribeye, T-bone,
Steak, baked potatoes,
mashed taters,
salad.
Beats my bologna sandwich.
I'll probably have French fries tonight. Or an egg sandwich. Can't beat an egg sandwich, Harvey.
Boy, I boiled me some eggs the other night, and then I come in the next night and made me some egg salad. Put between 2 pieces of white bread. The old Walmart.
Ask YouTube land out there. Alan's missing his 11mm. Anybody seen it? You're live.
Okay, well I need my 11mm.
Live or not, you still need 11mm, don't you? Well,
Is
Alan.
he asking me if I had his 11mm?
I don't know, but he walked up and dropped down to 1. 13 people left when he walked up.
My goodness.
His legs wasn't that bad, was they, people?
He went and got an MRI today. His legs
Yeah.
been short.
Had the MRI on that knee, didn't he? Maybe they'll get that thing figured out for us.
Man, was that boring? People dropping like flies?
I'm telling you, it's your work, buddy. You're not putting no pizzazz on it.
Pizzazz, pizzazz, pizzazz.
Of course, everybody's got something better to do on a Wednesday night than watch Drake buff a Chevrolet truck. Oh, where's the Dodge he was talking about? Ready to go. The Mustang sitting over there all lonely. The other Mustang sitting over there all lonely. Well, they're all 3 together, but they're all lonely.
That one's out. They all got a 4 motor that starts with a 4.
They've got a 429, a 460, and a 4.6. I say we have a three-way race.
Yep.
Take them over there to Z-Max. Anybody got questions? Nope, because we just dropped to 0. We even lost our 1. Oh, 1 come back.
You're boring, man. You're boring.
You're buffing. I'm telling you.
Hey, I seen a joke this morning. I thought it was pretty funny. The rest of the shop didn't think it was too funny, but went in the
I guess we're going to hear it.
Went in the bookstore, and this book here said solve 50% of all my problems. So I bought 2 of them.
Ha ha ha. Got 100% solved now then, don't you? I heard a joke today too, but if I started telling it, I'd mess it up. You know not to look a loaded soap bottle in the eye down the barrel of a gun?
Joey told one the other day, what's the difference between a wife and a hand grenade? Nothing, because once you pull the ring, you lose half of everything.
Okay. I was thinking they can both go off in 3 seconds.
No.
They both blow up on you in 3 seconds.
No, Joey told it the other day.
Drake's worried Kenzie's watching.
ain't worried. She ain't watching.
Not for real. We ain't gotta worry about nobody close to the real in the mile range watching it.
You better be cooking supper.
That's right. That's right.
But it ain't giving them a walk around.
If you work instead of stopping so much, they might not be.
Ah, they're not interested in this buffing.
Yeah, we need to see what we got going on here. Oh,
Let's see.
GT 500 wheels getting dirty there.
They won't fit nothing I've owned. I've tried. I've bolted them on everything.
Oh, that fit that Mustang good out
Where
there.
is that?
Then we need to take him off and put on the Merc,
Yep.
and then go run it at the track.
Here's the finished product.
Here's the Ram 3500.
The roof, the hood, fender, and the 2 doors.
Roof, hood, fender, and 2 doors. Cleaned her up nice, made them wheels shine. Got it ready to go.
Buick over here with the motor. It's actually on all fours. Drove outside.
Yeah, if you've been watching the weekend, midweek, and the weekend, and that's the one that was up on the lift with the motor out. Replaced the core support, apron, and put the motor back in. Got everything painted, got it back in.
You gotta get the new door jammed out so we can bolt it on.
Get the door, put it on. Got the fender, hood, and every bumper cover's ready, I think. Ready to paint. If you hadn't checked it out, you need to check out the video on the 70 model where we dropped the 429 in it. There's the 10 model. We got to do some aligning on the bumper cover. As you can tell from here, the bumper cover's not lining up with the hood too good, but we'll adjust on that. That's about all out here.
Come on.
Go see what else we can find.
Servicing a
Side-by-side service.
Yep. You gotta remove the seat on this particular one and the transmission tunnel, what I would call a transmission tunnel. I guess it's a dog tooth.
Axis 500,
Yep.
4x4.
Speed of motor.
Just think. No telling what we're gonna do around here. Got it in here for an oil change. Let's walk into it.
This food painted for a local yokel. Go over there, Chevrolet truck.
Ah, who did painted for Chevrolet truck? That's the
This is the door. I just slid it in.
Buick door that's gotta be jammed tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
Me too. I said that getting up early going to Dalton ruins your day. And I was dreaming, let me just tell you, I was sleeping so good I was dreaming. You remember the home place? I know you don't remember it, but where we used to live, where on Cliff live now. I was dreaming that I was sitting there waiting on Daddy to come in, and he was driving a van with a trailer, hauling a van, and he was coming in hot with no brakes.
Oh.
And then the alarm went off. I'm kind of glad the alarm went off.
I guess he got stopped.
I don't know, the alarm went off.
If anybody's in the market for a Tahoe, we got this Tahoe here.
Tahoe will be for sale.
Joey's working on cleaning it up.
Trying to clean it up, make it shine.
Yeah, we took this in on trade on our that white wagon.
The old Ford wagon.
Yeah,
The white
it's
one.
the new model.
Look at that.
It's got,
A LS with a K and N?
is that LS?
No, that's a Vortec.
Yeah.
Well, what year is it?
I don't know them apart.
Wow.
It's a Chevy motor
I think it's a LS.
with 8 cylinders. It's a Chevy motor with 8
It's all
cylinders.
Chevy. We're the Chevrolet guys when we need them to tell us what it is.
Yeah.
It's not a Coyote, that's all we care about.
Yep. Or Windsor.
But now we care about y'all caring about them. If y'all want to care about them. walk in the shop
The
here.
radio on the F-150.
Oh yeah, F-150 radio repair, like the old Fonz did back in the days.
We fixed the horn on Honda with it on.
Well, we fixed the horn and the rattle.
Oh.
Horn and the rattle's fixed, ain't that right, Alan?
Y'all fixed the noise for me to fix the cause of noise.
I ain't gonna say that it wasn't in the dash, show. Are you, Alan?
Telling you something in that dash rattle.
What you got in here besides the Jeep?
Not 11 millimeter.
Still looking for that 11 millimeter?
Mm-hmm. 11 millimeter what?
These two Walmart things I got here, why my 11 millimeter's gone, but this sits over it, kind of like that. So I was
Why is
just
the 11
looking-
over here when the 10 and 12 is over there?
Well, it's Chinese mumbo jumbo.
Oh, we may have some.
Look, it's obvious. Your odd numbers is on this side and your even numbers are on that side.
Oh, that makes, yeah. Because they've been doing it the other way for so many years. Who in the world would have thought going 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 again? Howdy. MT Pocket Builds, how are you?
Oh, we got a broken transmission in this thing.
Oh, yeah, this is the one that hits a tree limb, ain't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell it there or not, but see how it's busted and leaking and
If you look
cracked?
from that side, you can tell it.
It
big
might
time.
be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's serious.
Yeah, you can see a cog.
Right there. Let me get up in there that way. See it there? See the gears? You ain't supposed to be able to see that.
Oh, I
Good deal. Glad you're doing good. We're just hanging around here at the shop a little bit. Like I said, we did fix the Civic. Ready to go. Been inspected. It's ready for cleanup now.
I worked this corner yesterday. Reprimed in.
Corner worked and reprimed. Bed's been stripped down totally now, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stripped, edge prime, and prime. Nice inside. We got to put him up in there and do it.
So now ready for the body work.
There's a dent, pretty good dent right here you missed, Joey.
Joey, don't pick no dent.
Oh,
Better be glad I'm quick. I caught
was
it.
watching it, too.
That saved your job, but that saved your
okay.
job. My knee saved your job.
so I stripped that back to metal and used the dent jerker and pulled that dent out and re-edge prime and primed it. I did some filler work on the rest of it.
Camaro is the Camaro.
I wanted to drag on it this week. Let them do that other stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we'll have that Chevrolet truck done, shortly. Get on the Camaro.
I hope to. I'd like to be able to, whatever day that gets painted, if I had to take a day, and I'd like to come up here and go live all the painting it, you know what?
Well, after we get the Bondo work finished on that fender, and then we'll put them to the block.
I ain't got no Bondo in it. What you talking about?
I'll find a block.
We might find a block, but they'll block prime. And they're gonna finish it at 5. Go ahead, please.
Block it more, block it more.
Do what?
Go ahead and say, block it more, block it more. Sit down, sir. Oh, goodness. Whew, back down to one.
So I won't go out there and punch.
All right, I'll watch Alan work here for a minute, and then we'll come out there and watch you bust some. We got Alan here in his shorts. We'll have the viewers piling in.
Billy.
That's right.
Hot leg. I had to go for an MRI, and I didn't want to wear britches.
Said he'd rather wear shorts to work than have to pull his britches off at the doctor's office. I don't blame you. Maybe they'll give you some good news on your knee.
I hope.
Maybe they can just give you a shot of something. Justin was telling me, he's down there at, what's the name of that place? Where all the sports people go down there in Gadsden when they get hurt. When the people get hurt.
Yeah, I don't know what sports.
Oh man. Northeast Orthopedics. And he was saying on a lot of them down there, them knees, they come in there, they're able to just to give them that injection, and if it ain't nothing tore,
Yeah.
and that helps a lot, the way he talks. Helps a lot of knees.
Right.
If it does, I need to get some of that stuff over the counter.
Tell him.
I can inject my knee right now. Got a pesky exhaust bolt, don't want to come loose. Put a little heat on it. There's the Comet. We've actually got it to the point. It's got headers on it. It's got fuel system ran. It's got the brake lines ran from the master cylinder to the proportioning valve, and from the proportioning valve to each wheel. So now we're waiting on the Coyote harness and the body harness, and I think that's it, ain't it? Yeah, I think that's the Coyote harness and the body harness. But so we're ready to start putting the harness on it, so we can crank that thing up. Hopefully, I said we took a set of headers, custom made them, cut them, made them fit like we needed to, welded them up. Brake lines are all hand run from the wheels back. It's got the master cylinder and clutch cylinders mounted under the dash. It's got the TCI front suspension, TCI rear suspension, 9-inch rear end, slotted rotors all the way around. It's got the, what kind of brakes is that it's got on it?
Wildwood, eh?
Yeah, I got the Wildwood, Wheelwood. Yes, sir, that Comet's gonna be a dandy.
Wheelwood, whatever.
Yeah, Wildwood, Wheelwood, Hollywood. Yeah, it's got a 5.2 Voodoo with a 6-speed in it out of a 2019 GT350. Had like 1,900 miles on it when it was wrecked. So it's pretty much like a brand new motor. We heard it run in the Mustang, or the Shelby, the whatever you want to call it. We heard it run in it, but we've not heard it run in the Comet yet. But we get that wiring harness and stuff on it, then maybe we can. Our plan is to get it where it'll drive out of the shop, and then we're going to pull it back in here, bust it all apart, paint it. We had to put a Mustang, walk over here to it. We had to put the Mustang transmission tunnel. That's a transmission tunnel out of a 2013 Mustang. We had to cut out the firewall, put in a custom firewall. I said, there's the Voodoo. It's not a Coyote, it's a Voodoo. There's our brake, clutch reservoirs. I don't know if we can see our fuel system back here good or not. Right here is the fuel tank with an Aeromotive pump. And we've got the fuel pump run all the way up to the, like I said, to the motor. So we get the harness in it, it'll be ready to fire off. Probably can't see the headers too good. Well, right here you can a little bit. Like I said, we had to cut the headers and take out and add to make them fit in there. But they fit in there real nice. It's got a, I believe it's an I Did It column. Got the column mounted in there. Wheels work, steer hooked up to the rack and pinion. I said there's a 6-speed shifter sticking through. So it's just about, we're ready to wire it up anyway. That's our next plan, getting started on the wiring. We want to hear it run. Let's walk over here and look at this old F1 48 model. Just a little ways over here. Drake still buffing.
Same spot.
Joey still Joey.
Well, I guess I'm consistent.
That's right. Getting her shined up over.
Yep.
He may want to borrow it, take his girlfriend out Saturday night. He shines it up too much with them wheels. Probably won't trade that Mustang for it, ain't you?
Nope.
All right, here's the 48. We'll have a video on this. It'll probably be a few weeks still. We're gonna try to get it finished. But this truck was actually an accident. They carried it to a body shop over in Atlanta, and the frame was cracked. So they didn't want to mess with it. He offered to buy them a new frame to use. They still didn't want to mess with it. So the neighbor over here, Larry, knows him, and I reckon they called up Alan. Alan said, bring it on. Guy ordered a new frame from TCI. We got the frame in, bare, primed it. Well, it had the brake lines and the master cylinder mounted on it. We pulled that off, primed it, painted it, put everything back on it, all the suspension, put the motor in it, carried it to a Sand Mountain muffler, had a new exhaust run on it. We just now got the cooling and everything back on it. Went to start refitting the front end, and they sent the wrong inner fenders. So I think we're waiting on the inner fenders and be ready to start the body work. Right there's the wheels he's got to go on it. These is what was on it, but they won't fit the new rear end with the disc brakes and all that. They scrub this has bigger brakes, and they scrub it. So he bought him some wheels somewhere. I can't remember where he got them, and bought them used. So they've actually got to have a spacer, and I think we're waiting on the spacer before we can put them all on. Been kind of test fitting and playing with them. Got this one mounted up on there, but that's what's going to be on it. Got the front one on there, but it's coming along real nice. The 68, I don't know if you've watched the videos on it where we pulled the motor out of a old Crown Vic or Grand Marquis and pulled it down, put a cam in it, put an intake, put some headers on it. Like I said, we got a whole video series on it. I think it's about 5 videos. We lowered the front end a little bit, put wheels on it. We got it cranking, running, and driving, but we should have tore the motor down and freshened it up. It's smoking a little. The transmission sits so long it's not wanting to shift right, which I think that's just, something sticking. We'd probably get it worked on out. But the motor smoking, we just kind of put a halt on it right now until we can either get us another motor or we pull it out and throw a set of rings in it. It runs great. I mean, it runs real good, but puffs that little bit of smoke. We got one seat in it so far, in the back seat. It's got new carpet. Seat's been recovered. Wood grain dash, put all new wood grain on it. Shifter, this new headliner. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be the real deal. Oh, thank you, sir. We wish we could just work on the older cars all the time. If we could work on stuff like this 48 and this Mustang all the time, we'd be living the dream. But it takes us late model stuff right now to pay the bills, keep the lights on, food on the table and all that good stuff. Go back over here to Drake Buffing.
I moved to the rear door.
Not that we want to watch him, but got a pretty good seat over here. And we can prop up on this can here, don't have to hold it on. What are you working on right now, MT? Got anything going on? Anybody else out there say something?
Jason's bored, tired of talking to himself.
Nothing yet. What you planning? Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge. What's your fave?
He need a project? Let's
Yeah,
sell him a
do you need a
project.
project? You need to just come and pedal. We can find something to work on, can't we?
Yeah, we pay him to work on something.
We got like I said, we got 70 mile needs finishing up. Oh, a 65 Ranchero is what he's looking at. I used to run up there at Sand Mountain. That Mustang actually, see the Fox body right there. When I run that up there at Sand Mountain, there used to be a 65,
65 Ranchero.
66.
Is it like the Fairlane
It's
or the Falcon?
The Falcon style. But he come down there, I want to say it was a copper color. That may have been a wagon. Yeah, I'm getting confused up. It was a wagon, and the 670 model was the Ranchero. But both them cars was fast. Man, that was fast.
Okay, just because your car was 8.0 and they was running 720s don't make them all that fast.
Fast to me. Hey, I was actually one of the fast cars at Sand Mountain, and it wasn't 8.0s. I was a slow car at Steel and a fast car at Sand Mountain. I remember me and Charles Sand Mountain Muffler was running one night, and we was pretty close. I was on a 760, I think. And I don't say he run kind of low sevens. Remember that old Chevelle he had?
They still got it, don't they?
Yeah, they probably do. He used to race it pretty regular. But we run first round, and I can't remember if I was asleep on the tree, what happened, but
Was it kind of purple or blue?
yeah, I won't say kind of purplish. It's been so long, I can't remember. But anyway, I was dialed on like a 765 and went dead on. But I was late ration time because he come over here, what are you doing, sleeping? Well, we come back around for second round, I bought back in, and we ended up lining up again. I was still on that 765. When we pulling around there to do a burnout, they stopped us. Something happened on the track. Well, I'm sitting there getting warm kind of. I undo my belts right quick. And I'm dialed in on the passenger side. And up there at Sand Mountain, you know, the tires on your passenger side. Used to, I'd dial it from the inside because I could just reach over there and put my last number on. Well, I had it dialed on that 65 again. It started getting hot. So I jumped out and wiped that 5 off and put a 7 on it. And old Charles is looking at me the whole time like, what are you doing? And we run down there again. And I was like dead on that 67. He was like, you got that car figured out, don't you? And it used to be consistent. All that thing needed was a driver. If it had a driver, that thing could have won a lot of money. I won Run for the Money several times with it. I just couldn't do it the rest of the night. After Run for the Money, I reckon I used up all my luck. Then you have a son that wants to run a junior dragster, and you just have to park yours, you know what I mean? I had more than that junior dragster, and I had my whole race set up. We just about got her ready to go again, though. Walk out here and look at it. All 4 of us. It's not got nothing crazy in it. It's just kind of a mild 460. Does have a power glide with a PTC converter. It's got the 8.8 with a spool and 410 gears. Rear end's been narrowed just a little bit where we could put the disc wheels on it. Got switches in it, MSD's wired up. The only thing we really like is, well, it's set out here so long now. Probably have to clean out the fuel cell again. But it looks like it's been set for months. But the only thing it really needs now is we put the rear suspension under it, and we need to line up the suspension. We get it lined up, and it'll just about be ready to take around the block. We got to put the carburetor back on it. I think we pulled it off, put it on Drake's. The Torino there, we're gonna have to cut some grass. It's getting ahead of us. We actually got the interior out of the Torino waiting on somebody to get it done where we can get it back in. The 10 Mustang here is GT. That's my youngest son. Bought it wrecked out of Copart. Got everything pulled and lined on it. Putting the GT 500 style bumper on it. And like I said, we got some issues getting it lined up, but it's real close to ready. Whole thing runs and sounds good. Need to get our old F-250 up and done. We've actually, that right there was a 2008, and this is a 01 Power Stroke. We pull the doors, the bed, and the carpet, the door panels, got the switches wired up, well that would work. We couldn't keep the seats. We got the back door panels, so we're having to put the 02 F1 or F-250 seats back in it. We've got the dash, but we just ain't ready for that kind of project yet. But it's gonna be a nice old truck. See, it was factory red, and like I said, we put the black parts on it, painted the cab to match the bed, the doors, and the fenders. Alan's supposed to be ordering the kit. These fenders set up higher, so you get a kit that spaces them up, and he's supposed to have it ordered where we can get the fenders bolted on. We get them bolted down, you got to cut out. They send you a template too, because you got to cut out for the headlights. But we'll be able to get the headlights and grill in it, and probably ready to drive. See if the battery's dead. Listen there, fired right up. I said it's been sitting for a long time. We really need to crank it more often. We really need to finish it up and start driving it. I mean, 204,000 miles on a Power Stroke. That's just broke in. Oh, we even put the headliner out of the 08 in it. Anyway, right there is the old frame out of the 48. I'll walk over here and show you. Like I said, it got hit by another car over there somewhere, and it knocked that frame in, and they was trying to pull it around. When they was pulling it around, it cracked right there, and then they was just tired of it. They didn't want to mess with it no more. So like I said, they called up Alan. Alan told her to bring it on. Anyway, well, that's what's going on here at the 256 garage on a Wednesday evening. Joey, hi to all your friends. Anyway. Any final last words, Drake? You're too close.
I'm getting about home.
I am too.
Getting about home.
It feels like going home and getting supper time, don't it?
Yeah, I'd like to at least finish initial cutting this door. I'll like the back door, and then be ready to start doing the polish and the swirl remover.
Turning out real nice. What year was this?
21.
21. Had a blowout. If you remember, if you watched any of the previous videos, had a blowout and tore it up pretty good.
Yeah, bent. Put a new fender on it. Got the front bumper. Repaired both these doors. Put a new bumper cap on it. Repaired another bumper cap. Pretty damage.
Yeah. Especially for a tire blowout.
Oh, and a windshield. Had to put a windshield in too.
Yeah. My boss down there, he was going down 75 close to Calhoun there.
Yeah.
And he said everybody just started slamming on their brakes and splitting. And he said by the time everybody split, there he was with a super single coming straight towards him. Done about $6,500 worth of damage to that new Ford. He said he thought it was gonna hit his windshield. And he got her slowed down enough where it just hit the front end. I don't know if it,
That's dangerous. You know?
yeah. Oh yeah. He said when everybody started stopping, slamming on their brakes and spreading out, he had no place to go. Everyone on each side of him. He was in the middle lane. Bam!
He was the lucky one, huh?
Yeah. Luck of the draw. Can you imagine driving down the interstate on a big old super single coming at you?
I don't want to imagine.
In case any of you out there don't know what a super single is, it's, if you've seen these big trucks going up and down the road now, instead of having two wheels on the back, they have one big wide one. And it's a whole lot of tires.
It is that.
I mean, they are big.
Well, it's one tire doing the work of two
Two
tires.
used to do,
so-
yeah. So imagine two 11R 22.5s glued together. But anyway, I think we're going to call it a night. Thanks everybody that tuned in for tuning in.
Yep.
If you get a chance, go back and watch some of our old videos on the Mustang builds. They're good. Leave us a comment, and a like, share. Good chatting with you, sir. Hope we'll see you again on here sometime. But that's,
At the MT,
yeah, MT Pocket Builds.
maybe. Good luck on maybe getting that 65.
Yeah, I hope that
Ranchero.
Ranchero works out for you like you want it. If it does, maybe we can see something on it pretty soon. Everybody needs a good project. Let's go over here and check in on Alan before we do leave out, though. All right, Alan, we cutting out. Any final words?
Okay.
I said, any final words?
Uh-huh.
I said, we cutting out. Any final words?
Beware of Jeeps.
Beware, yeah. Stay away from Jeeps.
Have
No-
a good day.
No offense, Jeep fans. Anyway, hope everybody has a good night. Hope everybody has a good rest of the week. 256 Garage out. If I can figure out how to do this. Thanks everybody for tuning in.